Hey ladies, it's Krista back with another tutorial, and in this one I am showing you how to easily remove the background of an image so that you can place yourself over a colored background or a gradient or even another image to make it look like you're in a different place. So this used to take me hours to do in Photoshop. And now using Canva, a free tool that you can sign up for and get an account, you can actually do this for free with one click. It's so easy and it's a relatively new feature, so I'm probably showing something you didn't know before. So let's just go ahead and create a design, and I'm going to use custom dimensions. I always do this, and I'm going to do like a social media post. So I'm going to do 2000 pixels by 2000 pixels. You want to make sure it says pixels, and then you hit create design. And I have already brought in a few photos because I was in here working earlier. So I'm just going to go into my uploads. And I have some photos. I have 4 photos in here that I took this morning these are selfies that I took myself. And they all could work for different reasons. I'm going to go ahead and bring this one in to start. Okay, so here's a picture of me. So the picture is in. I know it's selected because, first of all, I haven't done anything with it, but also because this green is showing around the edge. Now, if by chance I had clicked off and this is selected, all I need to do to select that photo is click on it again, and you can see that green border shows up. To remove the background, I am going to hit Effects and Background Remover, which is going to be right at the top. And you have to give it a couple of seconds to do its thinking and do its magic. And voila! All of a sudden, I have this amazing photo of me, and I am not needed anymore. Now, it looks like I didn't get myself fully in this picture. So the easiest thing that I could do here is probably to use this almost the same color background in my photo. So let's just click on the background and let's go in and, well, let's make it black to start. And then if I go in here and I take it over into the blues, I might be able to get it closer. And then you can't really see there's a difference there. So want to make sure this picture would probably be better to do here because I'm fully in this picture. And then let's just go into text. I want to show you just how easy this is. And maybe let's just bring this first one over here. Obviously, I am not going to be having a singles party, but new tutorial. Let's do new tech tutorial. And in here, I want to do how to remove the background of an image. And maybe down here I'll put by Krista Smith and my website, activateherawesome.com. Okay, and it looks like it's a little bit too big, so let's make it a little bit smaller. Maybe put it there. There, totally works. This could be absolutely a social media post that I put out. The other thing that I could do is I could change the background. So maybe I don't want it dark. I want it light, and I'm really not concerned about this part very much. And then I could change the color of this text. So in order to change the text color, you click that text color button, and I could make this maybe gray. And you just have to do it for each one as you go through. And that could totally be something that I could put out there. Now, the other thing that I want to show you is if I'm going to create another artboard. This time I'm going to do about 4,000 pixels wide by, let's do 25 pixels high and create the design. This one I'm going to show you how you can cheat a background. So I have 2 uploads in here of office backgrounds that I have. I'm going to go into my uploads, and they're blurred out. The pictures are a little bit blurry. So let's bring this first one in, and let's just make it quite a bit bigger so that when I bring myself into scale, it doesn't look quite so odd. So there is my background. And let's say I bring in, I could even bring in that same photo. So bring in the photo, click Effects, remove the background, and just like magic, in a few seconds, voila. And I can make it bigger, just like that, and maybe show up right about there. And then what I could do again is go into the text and maybe I bring in this text this time. And probably the other thing that I would need to do is to make this pop a little bit more, is to put another color behind it. But the first thing that I'm going to do is just change this up. New tutorial. Maybe I'll put my website up here. Make it a little bit bigger so it shows up. Actually, let's put it up here. New tutorial. And let's put here how to remove the background from a photo. And let's just make that smaller because that's really, really big. Let's do like that. And then let's put my website down here. Okay, so now the only other thing that I need to do is add something in the background here. So I'm going to go into my elements, and I'm going to, I usually use a square pretty frequently, but if I didn't, you could go down to shapes and you want to pick the square. And I'm just going to position this behind this text-ish. And then I'm going to change the color. So I want to make this white. So I'm going to click, make sure this is selected, and I know it is because it's the blue. Click the color button. Let's change it to white, and then let's move this backward so that the text shows up over it, right? That's what we really want to do. And I might need to make this a little bit bigger. And then let's just bring it over. Could even make it a little smaller. So that looks good like that. But the other thing that I could do, making sure that this is still selected, the white square, and I know it is with that blue border, is I could just change the transparency a little bit. So it doesn't make it quite so obvious, but there you go. Amazing. And you'd never know that the original photo that I started with was this photo here. Like, you would never know because I have totally cheated that. So there's a couple of ways that you can make this work. I could also show you, so let's just take out the text and take out the picture. If I bring in this other photo that I have here, so again, this is a little bit blurry and I wanted that intentionally, and I'm going to try to put myself in here. So let's bring in this photo this time, and let's hit that effects and remove that background. Give it a couple of seconds to think. Okay. Now I'm not facing the right way, but I'm not worried about that because I can hit this flip button and flip it horizontally. So now I am facing the right way. And now let's just make it big enough so that I can kind of cheat looking. And there we go. Now I have blonde hair, so you can't really tell in the background there because she has blonde hair as well. But yeah, there you go. There's another way that you could cheat having professional photos taken to a photographer. They would totally see this and they would know exactly what's going on here. But, you know, just to the naked eye for a quick picture, you could actually really make this work. And yeah, super duper easy, just one click. So easy to do. Hit me up if you have any questions. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and let me know if there's other tutorials that you would like me to create for you. I'm happy to do it. I hope you're having an amazing day. Cheers.